First you take the narcotic, arsenic. Ha! That's one of the few memes I actually like. It's Comics and Shots, a completely improvised, semi-comedic musing by Howard Stern's Mick the Nerd, aka YouTube and TikTok's Mick the Man, aka Mick the Maverick, aka your one true ruler of hell. Today's subject, the future of Superman. Clark Kent, at least. I have no doubt that James Gunn's movie will probably be good. It's modern Warner Brothers, and yeah, you don't know what they're gonna do next. Fire Zaslav, please. But it's not just about the future of the film franchise. As long as they hit the right notes, Superman fighting Lex Luthor, kissing Lois, yada yada, you'll do fine. But it's also the future of the comic books as well as... I am a huge fan of Joshua Williamson, Philip Kennedy, but there was a reason why the New 52 existed, and it's primarily because the universe was getting stale. I'm not saying it was the right decision, but I understand why they made that decision. And Superman is a very, very, very nearly complete character. Like, he has his family, he has a world to protect, he's generally content. And all that's left for new stories is just giving him more conflicts to do. And, you know, it's okay, but on a superhero level, it's enjoyable. On a personal level, it's like, it's generally enjoyable, but also what goals does he have to strive for? If anything, I wish we would focus more on his son, John Kent, and his clone brother, Connor Kent. Although technically both of them are his sons, but let's not get into that again. Like, especially Connor Kent. I mean, that kid's in college. He's dealing with all sorts of stuff. Can't keep a girlfriend. Started dating Miss Martian because of brand synergy. Don't tell me that it makes sense in the comics. It doesn't. God, will they just let him date Cassie again? Why? They didn't even break up before he died. He just died, Cassie kissed him, and then they just never got back together. So weird. Yeah. And John, oh God, so many things we gotta do with John. Like, we gotta bring back Kid John and find a way to make Teen John's existence, like, useful. Like, we gotta find a way to make Teen John, like, his own person beyond Superman, beyond just his boyfriend's mission. And yeah, that's kind of a thing about Superman, Son of Kal-El. He kind of ends up following another person's mission in the J and the Revolutionaries. He doesn't set out to do that. He just ends up falling into someone else's story rather than starring in his own for the most part. Like, Adventures of Superman and came a little closer when he almost, like, confronted his tormentor, Ultraman. But then Injustice Superman just snapped his neck, and God, that was stupid. Just, like, why? All the build-up to Superman fighting Ultraman, and you just get him killed off by another Superman. Why? Man, is it already 4 minutes? Man. Yeah. TLDR, I feel we gotta do something with all three Supermen. Oh, sorry, 4 Supermen. Yeah, the Superman of China. Yeah, Kong Kanan. Yeah, he and John came out around the same year. The son of Superman and the spiritual son of Superman, literally spiritual, he, like, absorbed Superman's life force energy after he died and became a superhero. It's actually a really good story. He starts out as a dick, like a legitimately reprehensible person, but becomes good later on, and I like it. And now both he and John are background characters in Action Comics and Superman, and it's like, okay, these guys both had their own books before this. Like, come on now. Ugh. Yeah, like give Kanan something to do. Also, it's Kanan, right? He's canonically okay with people calling him Keenan, but it's pronounced Kanan, I think, or Kenan. So weird. I've been calling him just Keenan since the series began, but apparently it's pronounced Kanan. Huh. Weird. You just learned something today. You just learned that just because a name is spelled Keenan, it could be pronounced Kanan. And that's special. With that, like, comment, and subscribe. Donate if you're feeling nice. And always remember, praise be to the Blood Elk and fear the Stapopotamus. Nice and warm.